Hey guys, Rich Trades here with another video, and I want to talk about why 95% of day traders don't make it and they actually end up failing and then quitting. First off, they will literally jump from strategy to strategy. They don't even know how to journal trades. Like, if a strategy doesn't work for one day, they'll assume it's a bad strategy, or they'll just end up blaming the markets. That's not what you want to do. That's the worst thing you can do as a trader, is blaming the markets, because it's not the market's fault you lost. It's because your technical analysis was invalidated, or maybe your strategy does suck. Now, just because you have one loss doesn't mean that your strategy sucks, though. You got to backtest it for 1 or 2 weeks. That's exactly how I found my edge in the market, was seeing what works for me is using my strategy, and I saw that I had multiple wins. And you want to know something a lot of people don't talk about? Stop using indicators. Indicators are what's going to kill you as a trader. Relying on them is the worst thing you can do as a trader, because it gives you false hope and false signals. And a lot of these indicators are laggy. Like, I'll be honest, they're very laggy. You need to learn how to trade raw price action. I know a lot of people want it the easy way, but learning how to read price is the most important thing you can do as a trader. Just doing that, I literally caught one 5 RR trade this morning and one 3 RR trade this afternoon. And that brings me on to my next subject on why people lose a lot, is because they overtrade. You need to take 1 or 2 high probability setups that will pay you big. A lot of people will literally scalp and they'll take like 20 or 30 trades. That's the worst thing you can do as a trader, because it gives you very bad habits, and you can easily go on a tilt and blow your account. Another thing that these people do, and I'll tell you this as someone that alerts signals in the groups and alerts trade ideas, is that people rely on signals too much. When I was starting out, I would rely on signals and I would get burned. You got to realize that signals are there for a confluence and should only be used for confluence or to see why the person entered. Blindly entering off alerts just because you want to make money by copying someone's signal is not the way to go, and doing that's just going to burn you fast. Like me, I just give out signals so people can learn. People can see why I'm entering and basically get the same trade idea as me. I do it so people can learn, not so people can blindly take it off me. And the last part, which is going to be the most important part actually, is going to be handling your psychology and your emotions. Handling your psychology and emotions are hard to do, but once you get it right, it becomes a game changer in the market. And frankly enough, psychology is the reason why most traders actually quit trading. It is not technical analysis. A lot of people like to think it's technical analysis, and they think that technical analysis is the hard part. No, that's the easy part. The hard part is your psychology. So first, let me talk about panic selling. Say you're risking 200 bucks on a trade, right? And you see that spin to drawdown for a little bit. You see that, you're down 60 bucks. So then now when it's a little bit green, like 10 bucks green, you take profits. That is the worst thing you can do as a trader, because you need to listen to what the chart says. And then, like, say you take that 10 bucks, right? Well, now you see it ran up to 600 bucks. And you see that it pretty much respected your levels well, and your strategy was right. So then you realize that, okay, well, I should just listen to the chart and not let my emotions get to me. That's all right. We all do that as a trader. I used to do that a lot as a trader. When I was first starting out, that was the main reason why I was failing at trading. A lot of people don't talk about it, but panic selling is what's going to kill you. And another thing is not being able to take losses. If you cannot take losses, you're going to end up revenge trading, forcing trades, oversizing, and probably gambling on a random position just to make your loss back. This is a reason why so many people fail too, is losing the trades. And lastly, the last part of psychology I want to talk about is knowing how many trades to take. So today, in the morning, I had one 3 RR trade. No, sorry, one 5 RR trade and the one 3 RR trade in Asia session. Here they are. As you can see, very good trades. And I realized that all I needed was 1 or 2 A+ setups and I was set for the day. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe and comment what you guys are most likely struggling with, and I'll see if I can help you.